Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to an episode of Desynced. So this is a factory building game, basically. Its main difference when it comes to a lot of other factory games like Desynced Program, Factorio, Satisfactory, etc., 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 is that it has this like interesting behavioral component, which we'll get into as things go on. But basically, you can tell your little bots that run around and do things, give them like little scripts to run and things like that. So we're gonna get things going here. So activation protocol confirmed, error, main system check, error, data integrity, error, forced recovery, data corruption, activating Higgs protocol, restarting simulation, partial recovery confirmed, simulation integrity desynced, and credits. Press any key to begin simulation.
Welcome back, Commander. Your ship has been damaged, and I've taken you out of stasis. I am Elaine, Emergent Logistics Artificial Intelligence Network. What you're seeing is a feed from an unidentified planet, where I've deployed a team for you to command. This planet seems to be the source of the damage, and we are unable to leave the planet's orbit until our ship is repaired, and the source of the damage is identified. You will need to establish a small mining facility in order to proceed with ship repairs. This will be your primary objective. Communications are currently limited, so one of the first things you will need to do is to establish an uplink from ground level. Try to find metal and crystal deposits, as we will need them for repairs.
Okay, so there we go. So the main whole point of this is to, quote-unquote, basically collect your resources and repair, quote-unquote, the mothership. Long story short, that part of the game really isn't integrated. Right now it's more of just a free play. The whole point is just to unlock everything. You can go through the research tree, which is kind of, everything is locked right now for us. But, which we'll unlock as we go. But, long story short, the whole point is just to research all the text. There's no real story mode or anything like that at this point. Yeah, so here is the plan. We're going to drop, which we just did. We're going to wander around a little bit, try to find some goodies in these little explorable buildings over here. We have our drop pod. So highlight our guys here, go to drop pod. See what we got. So we got a one-time use only, a one-by-one building. I believe it defaults to an iron fabrication. We'll put that in there. We have an extra thing there, and there we go. That'll automatically go away. Okay, so we got fabricator. Oh, let's actually put you on there. Okay, that normally works. Mental note. For some reason that wasn't working, but we want to look for an area that has good access early on to metal ore and crystal. And this seems to be a good spot. This is an unlimited chunk. I have unlimited resources turned on, just so that my world isn't going to get too big. We have some nice crystal. Do we have unlimited crystal down here? We don't. Unknown signal. Where is that? That's over there. Okay, mental note. Oh, there's unlimited crystal there. Unlimited metal there. If we can find some silica somewhere here close, that wouldn't be too bad, but well, worst case scenario.
Structures across the world for data to help advance your technology. The technology.
Oh, ignore that. We have a signal reader. Some metal plate and some
These data cubes have extremely.
It's going to go out just a little bit here. Some more crystal there. More crystal. Like unlimited metal, unlimited crystal. So right here would be a nice spot. Ooh, blight. So blight. That's currently not a good thing. This guy right here, bad thing. I have my bugs set on passive, but blight is just what it sounds like. It's neither good nor bad. You can negate it and get rid of it later in the game, but ooh, laterite's really close. Metal ore, crystal chunk. I would prefer something with metal, crystal, and silica, because you need silica early on, pretty quickly. Let's get this a little explorable. They show up as yellow on your map. I need a... Yeah, I have it right there. Oh. Yeah, so you're not there yet. There it goes, okay.
It is clear these structures were built by a similar life form.
So this thing right here is a beacon. You can set it down. I thought beacons... Oh, some of these things are going to be quite useless to us early on. Here we go. So we have some silica here, but do we have an actual big silica? Okay, so we can take out that phase flower probably. I have no weapons. No, I do. I have one weapon. So I do have aliens on passive. Let's get rid of that. Power flower, phase flower. So you need to, like, kill things like this to unlock additional techs and things like that. I think this is going to be virus tech, possibly. I don't remember, so I have... Oh, there's some baddies over there, so we don't want to get too close. That's definitely the virus here. Let's grab that. There we go. Virus tech is unlocked. Let's move away, because right now we don't have the ability to fight these guys. They can be quite hard to fight. More normal. Yeah, so it looks like maybe... I mean, right here is good so far. We have metal, laterite, and crystal chunk. And we're probably going to have obsidian in here somewhere. We just can't see it at the moment. And there'll be blight crystals as well. So obsidian, blight, we'll have obsidian, blight crystals, laterite, iron, crystal, yeah. The plan would be maybe to build the base this way. So the only thing I'd be missing, there we go. Oh, this is really good. How do I get up here? I just run it right up on that side? Perfect. Okay. I won't need this that far along, so let's bring our guys back this way. We already solved that. So limited crystal there. So I can probably expand this way, yeah. So anything that's unlimited will kind of mess with our plans here, but yeah, we'll prioritize this iron and this crystal to start off with. We're going to deploy our base. It's going to sound funny, but I want to deploy it further south because I want to prioritize this iron. So we're going to set it about there. Oh, and I think the base technically has my... yeah, we're going to deploy that just right next to it for now. So we also get these two little runner bots, which are cool. So what we're going to do very quickly, say you go there, we're going to dump everything extra into our base. You are just going to come grab this. And I want 2 more of these bots before I do anything else. Each one is 3 iron. So we need 6 iron, which isn't going to be a problem. We're going to go real quick. Just look for the random small little pieces of iron that are hanging out on the outside here. There we go, got the 2 of them. So there's actually a purpose for this. Okay. B, we're going to set up ourselves 2 storages before we even start. The storages are going to cost me what? We're going to take 20 metal bars and 20 of the crystals, and we're just going to set them right about, I don't know, there. We're going to start telling you to do that. Well, in the meantime, this guy's going to run around and grab extra little bits of chunk here and there. We're going to hit P, so we can see where our Wi-Fi network is. It's going to be important down the road. Oh, we want, nope. We want this piece right there. It's always good just to run around and collect all the little random extra pieces that you have. It's a good way to kind of kickstart your game a little bit. Just gonna run him to right here, and yeah, they'll just automatically grab everything. Perfect. So now what I want to do is I want to pause, and I want to tell this guy right here specifically. Go to, nope. Signal. Like that. But I also want you off the network. So when I hit unpause, he should go to the closest piece of, to that guy. The closest one. We're going to grab this guy here. We're going to pause and we're going to say, hey, you're going to be off the network, but I want you to do a transport route. I want you to take all the crystal from this guy, and I want you to bring it all the way down here and put it in this box specifically. I want you to get rid of that, and that. And then we're going to do the same thing with this guy. We're going to say, hey, grab this one, and bring it all to that box. You, get off my network. I want you to always look for iron ore, and that's always going to be your priority. So what this guy's going to do is he'll constantly just keep trying to look for new iron, and that's it. So now this guy automatically will be getting a crystal, this guy will be automatically getting us iron. Boom, there we go. We're officially started. We have been bootstrapped, as they like to say. So you can see, no matter what, if I wanted to tell this person to do something, oh, there we go. Yeah, we're going to start, I actually want him to come down here and start clearing out the area closest to our base here. Okay, so there we go. Now we're kind of getting ready to go. So we've got a little bit of, basically iron built up. We got our crystal built up. We gotta start coming up with our plans for production. Actually, one of the things I want to get done real quick is another. It's actually what it's an iron farm. Now, most of this base is going to get ripped apart in the long term, so we're just going to say, hey, right about here, we're going to have that base there. And then we're going to have another one there. We're going to tell this guy here, I want you to build me one of those. Now, one of the things I do like is they automatically go and get the things for you. Later on down the road, you just automate basically everything. We're going to put you there. I want to say, hey, you, make that. So you can always tell the secondary, tertiary, whatever you call the fourth thing, you daisy chain your production within the same building, which I like. Or even within your same thing later on when you have like a whole bunch of access to stuff. Okay. So that just needs iron. So right now I am not producing enough. Not a big deal. Things go slow and then we'll suddenly speed up. Okay, I want definitely more of you as well. Still need 4 more iron bars. What do you need? You can also hit Alt. Okay. Come on. Oh, I will. Okay. Let me see. I thought you were going to do the whole potato chip thing.
My body's just screaming at me to go to bed.
No, well, you're on vacation, so go to bed. Love you.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams, Peter. Love you.
Love you.
Okay. So one thing I will say about this game early on is it is really boring at the beginning. I definitely need more bots as well. Hold on, we're going to click that, and that, and we're going to see a boat. I'm going to come over to this guy and say, hey, pick this up. And this, and this. There we go. All right. You, I want to build 2, 4, 6. We're gonna build. There we go. We're gonna build 6. You're gonna build 3, and you're gonna build 3. Actually, you're gonna build 4. Blam. On the bright side, you don't need things like coal to do the factory fabrication thing. It's all electric, which I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's electric!" Actually, hold on. I want to cancel that one. Then I can put you there. Later on, you can do like copy pasting, which just makes things like so much easier. There we go. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna hit Control C. I'm gonna go V, 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 and V. Now we should see the production for our metal bars to go through the roof. And we're going to ask for 2 more of these guys. You don't want too many of these little scouts running around, or runners running around, but after a certain amount of time, you don't need them and you replace them pretty well, pretty fast. So let's put that guy there. We're going to hit Control C. Now, I do love the fact that you can copy paste everything, so V, and then I can also go over here and hit V and build another one. So usually what I do is I'll pick a building that I want to build, and I'll build it out initially how I want it. So for example, this one, it's that. Oh, we're gonna build another one of you. And what'll happen is it'll build everything, it'll collect everything for that one building, and then it'll finally put it together for you. And whatever you pasted, it'll be the default. So this one is going to be a little different. I'm going to want 2, because I want to build this right here, metal plates. So we're going to do that. And actually, our first building is a 2x1, so it's basically 2 long by 1 wide. And it has a medium production slot, which is what the assembler is. 4 internal storage and 3 integrated storage, or integrated basic chips. I'm going to want 2. Perfect. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is select you, move you there. We're going to open this up and say, hey, I want to build metal plates for the rest of time. There. Hit it. Control C, Control V, paste the next one. Game will automatically build the next one for me, and there we go. It immediately starts working. People start delivering. We are laughing. Now, see how these guys, every now and then they don't move anymore, or they'll just sit there for a little while. That tells me right there that I still have a little bit more bandwidth to play with, especially with these guys here. You know, see he's not moving. It's probably because this is full. Yeah. So I also want to select this here and say, hey, only supply. And the same with you, only supply. So we are running low on iron. That's not a problem. What I can do, now there's two options here. Number one is I can come over here, I can build a worker bot, and I can do, like I basically can do this, the worker bot prefab. I need to make a miner. Come over here, worker bot prefab. Well, let's do it. I can say, hey, build that for me. And what we'll do is we'll tack on another guy here. Actually, you have 2 internal storage. The worker bot has 1 internal storage. Okay. So what I'm actually going to do is build a second worker bot. This guy is, we're going to change things up a little bit here. Select you. Oh, I didn't do the... That's no big deal. Where are you? Yeah, you're actually... Hold on. Cancel your job. Well, you need to get off the network as well. Come over here. Once this is done... You come over here as well. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to tell this guy here, hey, I want you to stay near the engineer, and I want you to work on metal ore. I want you to go no further than 3 blocks away from this guy. So I'm going to hit Control C, like this one, Control V. It'll be the same thing. Both of these guys are off the network because they're just going to deal with this guy here. They're going to mine whatever they're told to mine. But try to stay... There we go. Try to stay within... There we go. You tell me whatever I tell you to signal, and then you will say whatever it is. So there we go. All right. So now what'll happen is both of these guys will mine, and once they fill up their 1 inventory slot, they'll go and they'll dump it in the engineer. The engineer will have it picked up by this runner over here. No. This runner. Because right now, every now and then, you'll see the runner will only pick up, there we go, 4. So once again, once these guys are full, they'll dump their cargo into the engineer. The engineer is always going to be pinging out as well. Okay. So this theoretically increases our iron production, which is good. I'm now going to build an extra. Actually, hold on. No, we're going to abort that construction, actually. This one we're going to say, hey, stop working. I want to clean out this inventory first before I tell it to do the next thing. I want to do foundation plates. So our techs will run faster on foundation plates than they will on anything else. So we want to build out our foundations so we can not only pave paradise, so we can build our wonderful, wonderful network, but the one thing I love about this network, or love about this game, when it comes to doing this, is it gives you the ability to map out where your network is. Now, later on, you can work out, where everything is on your own if you want to. You can actually work out with a bot and have it basically pave whatever is part of your network. I just like doing this early on. Now, some people like myself, when I play this usually on my own, I don't build any foundations because I'm not really worried about anything being efficient. But yeah, this kind of gives things a little bit of a more fun playthrough, so to speak. But speaking of, this is the end of our first playthrough. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate you. If you like this and you want to see more of it, don't forget to hit the like button or leave a comment, or both, so I know you like it, so we can see more of Desynced, where we have a lot to work with. Just to give you an idea of what we're working with here, we're going to save this as my personal save. But just to show you some of the things here, those are all crashes. Let's see, a good one. These are all autosaves here. Let's go to this. Like factories like this, where I've got almost all the tech unlocked. Everything's being built in one specific building. I'm started to work on my overall major buildings and things like that. But anyways, that is neither here nor there. If you want to see more Desynced and you want to see us build out this amazingly huge big factory running all over the planet, getting all our goodiness, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, etc., etc. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.